Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my brothers and my sisters. This broadcast is going to be very, very short. It's going to be very, very, very short, and I want to make it short for a very good purpose, because I want you to share this program. I intended to record it and post it, but I said, let me just do it a very, very short program. It's going to be very, very short, and I want you to pay very good attention to what I'm about to say here. I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention, because our people say that it is he that is closer to you that can perceive the odor of your mouth. Because of this, I think I have to set this record straight, based on what I saw, not what I hear. I'm talking about what I've seen, what I saw. Some people are speaking based on what they hear. Some are talking about Mazi Nnamdi based on what they perceive. Some are talking about him based on what they believe. But I am speaking to you based on what I saw with this my two optical, as somebody that is very close to this great man. And the title is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needed from federal government of Nigeria to stop Biafra agitation. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu demanded from Nigeria government to stop Biafra agitation. And I know you will be very, very interested to know about those things that he required. He requested for some items, things that he needed, then he will stop talking about Biafra freedom. And I want you to listen and listen good. I want you to share this program, share it. It is unannounced. I did not update my wall before coming up to do it. And I think it's very, very important I set the record straight. As a man that's witnessed, that saw it, that was there. It's not about a man who is talking based on hearsay. So my brothers and my sisters, like I said, it's going to be very, very, very short. As a matter of fact, it's going to be the shortest. It may be the shortest. It may be the shortest program I've ever hosted so far, live. Depend on the situation on the ground. Mazi Nnamdi, all of you know who he is. I don't need to explain to you. I don't need to begin to eulogize about who Mazi Nnamdi is and what he have done and all that. No, I don't want to go that so far so good. I want to go straight to the point. This very great leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi, there was a very big heat and a very big pressure on this man when he was on the ground, when he was released from the prison. There was a very huge pressure on him coming from all angles, from Ndibo, from Eastern Governor, from the ministers, from the House of Rep, from senators. There was a very big pressure on him when he was telling the world that he is not going to drop the agitation, and he was telling the world, campaigning, that there will be no election in Anambra. Then Anambra election was ahead, was coming forward. Then Ndibo invited Mazi Nnamdi, led by Nnamdi, the former president of Ndibo. He invited Mazi Nnamdi to Enugu for discussion and to see what they can do for Mazi Nnamdi to stop talking about no election and drop the Biafra agitation. Do not forget that while he was in the prison, they have promised him heaven and earth, which he trashed everything. They promised him everything and he trashed it. He said, I am not interested. All I am interested in is freedom. It is only freedom that I am interested, the freedom for Biafra. Then, while Ndibo were begging him, trying to see how they can negotiate with him, because they know he is the man that pulled the crowd without even paying them 1 naira. The man that moved the mammoth crowd, the highest number of followership in the whole world in terms of freedom fighting, is Mazi Nnamdi. So when Mazi Nnamdi give order, IPOB, home and abroad, respect it. But when the governors give order, nobody listens to them because they are not even fighting for the common man. So Ndibo first invited Mazi Nnamdi, pleading to him not to continue with the slogan of no election in Anambra, only to vote. Then Mazi Nnamdi showed them his mobile phone, and he showed them the mammoth crowd that was following him the day he visited Aba. He told them, look at these people. I am not speaking for myself. I am speaking for these people. I cannot stand here and determine to tell you this is what I'm going to do or not, but I stand in freedom, and that is what this mammoth crowd are following me wanted. Therefore, all these you people are asking me for is impossible. They discussed and discussed and discussed and discussed. There was a very big bargain if he should stop talking about no election in Anambra back in 2000 and I think 2017 to 2018. So he said no, that he must continue with his agitation, because since you people doesn't want to give us Biafra, then we are not going to vote. The first discussion was held, and Mazi Nnamdi did not succumb. The second discussion was held. He does not succumb. I'm talking about him and Ndibo. Then the Eastern governor invited him. He refused to attend to that meeting. Then when people got involved, people like Professor Nwabeze got involved, people like Elliot Uko got involved, then he said, okay, let me listen to you people to know what people have to say. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu headed to Enugu and had indoor discussion with all the governors from Old Eastern region, and they were all asking him for one thing, for him to stop talking about no election in Anambra, at the same time for him to stop the agitation for Biafra, and whatever that he need that they are going to provide for him. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them that the mantra that I have is freedom for the people of Biafra, not just freedom for myself, not freedom for only Igbo, but freedom for all Biafrans worldwide. So for this, I am not going to listen to whatever you people want me to do. He also showed them to say, these are the people that are following me. I am representing over 70-something million people. So for you to ask me not to continue what I'm doing is dead on arrival. Then the discussion continued, and he said, no, that I am not going to take it. Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left and continue his agitation, continue his administration, continue his evangelism. Then they sent somebody to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which I may not be privileged to mention names here, but they sent somebody, top government official, and accompanied by a very popular Igbo wealthy man, to come and visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, and when they came, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they met him in his house, they greeted him, they speak to him, they did all they had to do. But there's something I like about this man. He is a good listener. When you are talking to him, whether what you are saying is good or bad, he will have to listen to you. So when he is done listening to you, he will give you his response. Then that thing that is back, that deep there in his heart, is what he's going to do. Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went and they said that they were sent by the presidency to come and discuss with him to see what they can do, let him table whatever he wanted. That if open ochon, ya wonifa before cholo, agemelia kokuse, ikusi no election in Anambra at the same time kokuse the agitation for Biafra. So they asked him whatever he wanted, that he should put it in right. Already they have asked him in the prison before he came out, and he told them it is Biafra or nothing. So, having said all this, this is a man that some of you are fighting. This is a man that some of you hated. This is a man that some of you are calling bad names. My brothers and my sisters from Ijo, from Ishikiri, from Anang, from Igbo, from Robo, from all flags of Biafra, you guys are calling him bad names. But I want to shock you people today on what he demanded, that if these things are done, he will stop talking about Biafra freedom. And he put up a very beautiful note before them. He told them that first and foremost, Nigeria government is going to open the seaport in Iguacha, make it workable, that ship will be coming to Iguacha from any part of the world, open the seaport in Warri and make it workable and viable, that ship should move from any part of the world to Warri, open the seaport in Calabar and make it viable and workable, that ship can move from any part of the world and bat in Calabar, dredge River Niger and make it for light ship to be able to convey goods to Onitsha. And that mini seaport that was built in Onitsha should be enhanced, should be upgraded, so that the people of Anambra can get their goods direct from China, from Japan, from America, from every part of the world. This is the first line of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu requirement, that they should do all this, because knowing fully well that our people of Biafra are into commerce. Our people are into business. We are into importation. We are into buying and selling. And you people made it very difficult for our people to excel in our business, despite the fact that Chukwuka is still helping us, working for us, while you are suppressing us, we are still making waves. That you people should make it easier for our people, make it possible for our people. Those living abroad can import their goods and it will land in the destination, in every of their destination in Biafra land. Not making it difficult for them to bring goods into Nigeria. Sometimes when every goods that is coming has to land in Lagos. From Lagos, they now convey the containers to the east. And I want to shock you with this fact that to bring a container, a 40-feet load container from China, can cost you about 750,000. But to take the same container from Lagos to Enugu, to Anambra, to Asaba, to Port Harcourt, you have to pay 1.5 million. So all this is the reason why he wants our own seaport to be viable, to be up and working, that his people can import goods directly into their own land. Now, I want you to begin to contemplate within your heart, if a man that have requested this kind of thing, if he meant well for you or he doesn't meant well for you, if this man is genuinely fighting for your freedom or not genuinely fighting for your freedom. That is one. That is one. And don't forget that sometimes when you are bringing your goods from Lagos, because of bad road, the container will fall on the road. All your goods that you have labored for will be destroyed. That is one. Secondly, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them in the list that you people are going to make Enugu airport to be international airport for real, not sub-international airport. Make Iguacha International Airport to be international airport for real, not sub-international airport. Make Calabar International Airport and make Delta Asaba International Airport. Enugu, Iguacha, Calabar, and Delta, that these 4 airports should be made international airports. If somebody that is living in New York that is from the coastal region of Biafra, maybe be it Iguacha, be it Warri, be it Cross River or Akwa or Bayelsa, then they will be able to land in the state that is nearer to them. If you are living in New York, you are from Delta State, you want to go to your home, you will enter direct flight from New York to Delta State. If you are from Bayelsa and you want to come back from Japan, you will be able to get a flight that will go from Japan directly to Iguacha, where that will be very close to you to en route to Bayelsa. If you are from Akwa Ibom, then you have to take a route. Maybe you are coming from Korea or you are coming from United Kingdom. You will have to land directly inside your own city where you come from. And if you're from Anambra, you can make use of Delta or you can make use of Enugu. And I want you to ask yourself this question: a man who is requesting for these things that is supposed to be nice, that is supposed to be normal in the country where they call a secular state, if indeed Nigeria is one, he is requesting that life should be better for you, life should be made easy for you. Do not forget that MC Loaf died of motor accident because of bad road. Because MC Loaf had to travel by car all the way from Lagos to East, and he died because of bad road. Now, if there is airport that is workable in the whole country, in the whole Biafra land, if you want to go to your city, you fly direct from wherever you are going to your city. This is a man that the people from some people from coastal region and some people from Igbo-speaking Biafra are fighting. You want to make things life easy for each and every one of you, and some of you do not like him. And this was his second request, that these 4 airports should be made international airport. The reason why I say not sub-international airport is because Enugu International Airport is just international airport on the lips. If you are flying from Enugu, you have to connect to Kanu. That is not international flight. That is not international flight. You will take off from Enugu, you will land in Kanu before you will take off from Kanu again and start to go where you are going to. And when you ask them, they will tell you that because of passenger, That is bunkum. That is lies. As a matter of fact, the highest people that are traveling in Nigeria are the Igbos. They are the Biafrans. The highest number of travelers, because Onitsha main market alone has not less than 200 billionaires. Not less than 200 billionaires on Onitsha main market. I'm not joking about it. That is the biggest market in the whole Africa. Nnewi International Market has not less than 250 billionaires. Ariaba has not less than 200 billionaires. Owe Telugu has not less than 100 billion. Let me just say 100. So these people are into commerce. These people are people who are into buying and selling, into importation. And this man wants a better life for you all. This man wants easy access to the international community, to international world, to the sea and whatever. But the people, the power that be, says no. And they will ask him, what do you want? And he is giving them this option. That first and foremost, you have to open all the seaports in Biafra land. You have to dredge River Niger, and you have to upgrade the seaport in Onitsha. Then he told them that they're going to rebuild second Niger bridge. All of you knows how it is when one keke or one car spoils on top of River Niger bridge. Then you hold up. You will travel from Lagos to Asaba for like 7 hours or 8 hours, as the case may be. Then for you to cross from Asaba to Onitsha, you have to spend another 4 or 5 hours because of only that one bridge. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave them the ultimatum that second Niger bridge should be built. These are part and parcel of the list that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to them, that if you people do all these things, then I will stop talking about Biafra freedom. It is not finished. Listen, he told them that Enugu Port Harcourt Express Road should be built as a matter of fact, as a matter of urgency, that they should construct Enugu Port Harcourt Express Road and make it motorable. Then Enugu Onitsha Express Road should be built. Then East-West Road that Goodluck Jonathan commissioned, that was not finished up to now, should be finished. The project should be finished. East-West Road. That is the road that connected the River State and the Akwa Ibom. In case you don't know the road that is called East-West Road. The road that connected River State, Cross River, and Akwa Ibom. So these are the things that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was requesting. He put it in writing in the list, and he said, you people should do all this. Again and again, he told them that Nigeria government should release all Biafrans in Nigeria prison. I mean, all Biafrans in Nigeria prison shall be released. He did not just say IPOB members. Listen and listen good. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not say IPOB members should be released. He said all Biafrans. As long as you're a Biafran, that you should be released. Once you are in the prison and you are arrested because of this struggle, they should release all of them. This is part and parcel of the things that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is demanding from Nigeria for him to stop talking about Biafra freedom. Now, he said after that, then that Nigeria government should revisit the issue of abandoned property and the issue of a seizure of Biafran's money, because after the war they seized all our money and they gave us only £20. That they should pay reparation. That Nigeria government should pay reparation to Biafrans for all the things, all the crime they have committed against us, all the money, our money that they seized, all the properties they have confiscated, and all the people that they have killed. That they should pay every family. Yes, amount of money that he mentioned should be paid to all these families that have lost their family members. That when they are done with this, then they are going to bring Nigeria back to regional system of government. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did too much. I'm not telling you on what I hear. I'm telling you on what I know and what I saw. I'm speaking to you as a man who saw what he's telling you, not who hear. Okay? He told them that these are the things that you have to do. You have to return Nigeria to regional system of government. Let the North manage their North. Let the South manage their South. Then in the south, let the west manage the west, let the east manage the east. Then after that, the final, the last but not the least, that referendum should be put on the table. Referendum should be put on the table for all the people that compasses in this place they call Nigeria, this fraudulent entity that was put together and called Niger area, should determine if they want to continue being part of Nigeria or not on a round table. Don't forget that they should start by at least making these people happy by opening their seaport, making it workable, opening their airport, making it international accessible, then bringing out all the Biafrans that are in the prison out, then revisiting all the abandoned property and the seizure of Biafrans currencies during the war and paying Biafrans reparation, then bringing Nigeria back to, bringing the country back to regional system of government, then finally, on a round table, giving them an opportunity to vote if they want to remain in Nigeria or not. Now, I want to ask all of you, those of you that are calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name, calling him coward, calling him criminal, calling him thief, calling him this, calling him that. How many of your fathers had the effrontery to even come out in the open to talk about Biafra freedom? How much more holding Nigeria to ransom to the extent that Nigeria were begging, telling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what can we give you to allow this country to continue? But do not forget that when Nigeria continue, it means you are dead. When Nigeria continue, it means extorting from Peter and paying poor. That is taking the oil in our land, beautifying their own land, at the same time killing you. When the gold in their land is for them, but the oil in our land is for everybody. Do not forget that. So they really want you to continue. They really want to underdevelop you, your land. They really want to subjugate you. They really want to make sure that you are not living a good life. They really want to make sure that all your goods is going to Kanu. Is going to all your goods is going to Lagos. All your containers is going to Lagos. These are the things that the Nigerian government have put you into, and a man have come to give them the condition because he hold them. He hold them at a very bad place, and they are begging. What can we do? All the things that I've just mentioned now are the things that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu requested. He requested all these things, and finally he said, the last thing that you people will do is to give us referendum. Referendum is a vote. Referendum is a vote to agree if we are going to continue being one people or not. If we are going to continue being part and parcel of the government of the country that you call Nigeria or not. And everything have to be put in writing. Lawyers, international lawyers, and witnesses will append their signature. Then I will stop talking about Biafra. Oh God, because I am privileged. I'm privileged to have met you. I'm privileged to have worked with you. I'm privileged to have known you, and I bless the day that Chukwu Kabiama created someone like you, because working close to you have opened my eyes more and taught me a whole lot. I learned many things. So if you know the person that is playing this song that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is singing for Nigeria, you will know that that person is greater than Nigeria itself, and that is Chukwu Kabiama. It's not a human being. Giving him this kind of wisdom, Amamife. Giving him this kind of wisdom, you must first, before the people will begin to listen to you, you must first appease them. How are you going to appease them? You must first open their seaport. You must first open their airport. You must first build a second Niger bridge. You must first build the roads that lead to Iguacha Enugu Express Road on Enugu Express Road. You must dredge River Niger. You must make sure that the seaport in Onitsha is workable. Then you must make sure that all the people that you have been arresting should be released. Then you have to pay reparation to these people. These are the ways to appease them, to make them to say, okay, maybe we are now beginning to be integrated into the state. Maybe now we are, they have like us, they are treating us well. Then after that, after doing all this, then Nigeria should be returned back to regional system of governance. Then after that, then the last is that the people should determine. Now, after you might have done all this for them, they will now come out and say, okay, now come and vote if you still want to be part of Nigeria or not through referendum. Then Church Abasa. Do not forget what Mbazurike Amechi said. Mbazurike Amechi. He told Nigeria government that you cannot use gun and bullet to quench an ideology. He told them that if you want to shut Kanu up, use the ballot papers to shut him up. If you want to make Kanu look irrelevant, if you don't want people to listen to Kanu again, engage him with referendum. Bring it on the table. Ask the people of the eastern region that want to be free, that want a separate country, to come and vote if they want Nigeria or not. Because our people says that Igwebike, they say that Igwebike, that unity is strength. That crowd, when people come out and speak in the same voice, it is power. It is very, very powerful. So thank you so much, Kekenwa. Lolo Ezunwa, sorry, Lolo Ezunwa, thank you. And that all the checking points in Biafra land should be dismantled. He added that, but that is not much relevant, because since you go into regional system of government, then police, regional police will take place. So that is why I did not even, include that, because once we go into regional system of government, every police have to go back to their own side. Yes. So this is exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu demanded, for him to stop doing Biafra. So Biafrans, what do you think? Why you did this man here though? I swear to God. I want to open my line and I just want to answer only but a few calls and end this program on 1 hour on dot. So I have about 28 minutes to answer calls for those of you that want to contribute. Once you call, I will answer your call, and I want you to speak only but 1 minute. Okay, let's say 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Only but 2 minutes. Once you speak in 2 minutes, then if you are still talking, I may cut you off. I want you to round up just in 2 minutes, because I don't want this program to be 1 hour, to be more than 1 hour. Go ahead and share it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I have revealed to you what he demanded for him to stop saying anything about Biafra again. Nigeria government, if you want to shut me up, put all these things in action, put them in place, then I will not talk about Biafra again. Then, my people, do you know what happened? Let me shock you. Once he gave them that list, they read it, finished, they ran away. The next time they came back was with Operation Python Dance to come and kill him. So what is at stake? What do you think? Do you think that what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asked them to do is too big for them to do? Do you think that they don't have the money to do it? Or do you think that they still want to continue ruling over us, killing us, subjugating us, underdeveloping our land? What is at stake? Because they know that Biafra freedom means total freedom from their hegemony, from the Fulani hegemony, from the oligarchy, continue luring us. That is what it means. That is exactly what it means. So if you are here and you are watching this program and you think you have something to say about this topic that I just dropped right now, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needed for him to stop doing Biafra, give us seaport, open our 4 seaports, Onitsha, Calabar, Warri, and Iguacha. Then our international airport should be viable. You should make it correct international airport that people from Iguacha can travel from Iguacha to London, to America, to any part of the world without batting in Lagos. Iguacha, Enugu, Calabar, and Asaba, to make these 4 international airports at least international. Then dredging River Niger, then building a second Niger bridge, then building Enugu Port Harcourt Express Road, Onitsha Enugu Express Road, then bringing out all the Biafrans that are in the prison to release all of them, then paying them reparation and revisiting the issue of abandoned property and the theft of our money. They thief our money after the war. Then returning Nigeria to regional system of government. After that, they're giving us referendum on the cat from pieces. So you see, as time goes on, I'll begin to unveil to you people things that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been doing behind the scene that some of you doesn't know. I have my reason why I want to start bringing it out now, so that those people who are calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu criminal, calling him he's making himself Lord, calling him he is this, he is that, they all will be ashamed, knowing fully well that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the opposite of all the names they are calling him. As a matter of fact, he meant well for everybody. He meant well for everybody. And that is the reason why I decided this morning to bring it to you. As you people can see, I see the hot. That's how they bring and give you. The number to call on this program is 07081269808. That is the number to call if you want to participate, to contribute. Because on 1 hour, on exactly 1 hour on dot, I will close this program. Yes, I just give it to you people as a gift. Let them give us all this. If they want us to begin to consider what they are talking about, let them give us all this. Let them make our roads accessible. Let them make sure that he did not even ask give us light. Oh, he did not say talk anything about giving us light. He didn't talk about that. But we know that once all these things are in place, light is nothing. We can generate light ourselves. But Nnamdi, for your information, But Nnamdi has the biggest power generating company in the whole West Africa. Go and check. Go and Google Bat Nnamdi. The biggest power generating company in West Africa belongs to a Biafra, Bat Nnamdi. You don't know? Okay, you don't know. You are knowing it now. His company is one of the biggest energy producing company in America. One of them. So, and you all know that in Enugu State we have the highest deposit of coal, which if it is used, we can generate power. It can generate power for us. It can give power. It can give light to the whole Nigeria until the end of the world. The coal deposit in Enugu, and we have gas. The highest gas deposit in Ohaji in the whole Africa is in Ohaji Eboma. We have wind. We can use wind to generate power. Chibika will beat you. If I hear your mouth again now, I'll beat you. I'm live on program and they're making noise. Yes, that is my son. I'm talking to my son. So, my brothers and my sister, we have wind energy, and we have sun energy. Our scientists can generate power. They can build inverters, locally made in Biafra land, inverters, and we will have power. You understand what I'm saying? So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu meant well to each and every one of us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anybody that is calling that man name, that person deserves death. Because that person, father, your papa did not do what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Your papa cannot do what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. You yourself cannot do it. Most of you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have made who you are today, because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those of you that are insulting him today are known. It is well known that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an enigma. It's well known that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his name is a household name. It's well known that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like the sun and the water. You cannot do without these two things. Nothing can survive without the sun, and nothing can survive without water. Sun energy is why you are still alive today. Every tree that is planted under the ground, without sun energy, they cannot see, they cannot germinate, they cannot come out. That is why when you see that a certain tree is covering an upcoming tree, that tree will begin to look for sun. It will be bending until you begin to see sun. You understand what I'm saying? So the ball is on your court to believe those who are insulting a man that have tabled all these things, all these amenities that we needed as a people to function. The man who have held these people on ransom, he's holding them on ransom. If you want to insult Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, first go and insult your papa for failing to give you freedom. All of you that are insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are insulting your father. You should first insult your father. And that reminds me of one of Sophia's drama. Yes, it reminds me of Sophia's drama, where some local plays the role of his father. Please, if you anyone that remember the name of that movie should tell me. I see the heart. Where Sophia, some local was, you know, Sophia was, okay, I think it's Ogele or something. Sophia was playing Ogele, that his music is a destiny, that he want to be a musician. He was playing Ogele. Then the father was telling him that you are a stupid son. Look at your mates. Your mates are in the city. They are driving car. They are building house. Then Sophia asked his father, said, Papa, don't you know that a man have to hold his manhood for you to have direction? What did you do for me? What did you do for me? Is it not your men that build houses? Is it not your men that send their children to abroad to study? So what have you done? What have you done for me? And now you are telling me that my mate, Papa, as a matter of fact, this is my father's house. I'm not leaving this house. It's better you go to your own father's house. So before you insult Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go and insult your papa first. Go and tell your papa, why didn't your papa stand up when you are still a baby to fight and give you a freedom that you deserve? But now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have brought you out, made the whole world to know you, and you think you have arrived, opportunity was given to you to begin to excel, to begin to do what you can do to make sure that Biafra is restored. Then you misuse the opportunity. You begin to steal from people. You begin to sleep with people's wives. At the end of the day, you are sacked. Now that you are sacked, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have turned to a bad man. He have turned to a man who wants to make himself a lord. But when you are still under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when you are still under the leadership of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was everything. That is why when I see people who are telling me, hey, President, the way you're praising this man, the way you're talking about this man, if tomorrow they give you money, if they give you money, you're going to go against him. I say, may thunder from Burkina Faso and Mali join hands together. Then take the one that is coming for Sambisa Forest and blast all their mouths. Listen, some people can sell their conscience for money. Some people can sell their conscience for money, not people like me. I can't sell my conscience for money. I can never, ever, ever sell my conscience for money. My freedom is paramount. My freedom is non-negotiable. My freedom is greater than whatsoever that any motherfucker think he can give me. I don't care about what you can give me. But come to think about it, what am I going to talk against about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Have I found him of any guilty? No. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not done anything to warrant me to go against him. Whether you give me money, whether it doesn't give me money. Instead, I will be praising him. You are speaking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because you are far from him. Judge Onyibe, whom I exposed yesterday to the letter, was not close to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I just want to put it on record. You people should understand this. Judge Onyibe was not close to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Judge Onyibe used to visit to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu occasionally, once in a while. He wasn't close to him. As a matter of fact, I can count how many times, if I go to my record book, I can count how many times that Mazi Onyibe, George Onyiberibe visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I can count it and I'll tell you how many. So he doesn't know that man too much, so much. Yes, he does not know him so much. And the George Onyiberibe was taking instruction, direction from the people in the DOS, not from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu directly. If you need anything, he will contact DOS. DOS will contact Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will make it available for him. Apart from the time that he came out of the prison, that he was visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, apart from that time, every other thing he was going through the right channel. So when he come out and begin to tell you lies about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I want him to first go and challenge his father, to slap his father if his father is still alive, and tell his father, why have you left me to be suffering in this country without you giving me my freedom? If you cannot do that to your father, then you shut up your dirty mouth, your smelling mouth. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. I'm well loaded in the next version that I'm going to give to the world about you. If you survive it, then I'll know that you're a man. Yes. And if you survive it, I'll know that you're a man. And at the same time, I will, you know what is called compass? Your compass will be displayed on my program every day, unless you don't make a move. And whenever you are at the same place, you are at a certain place in that you hideout, I will still tell the world this is where you are. And if anybody go there and did not see you, then they will know that I'm a liar. George Onyiberibe, I'm waiting for you. Keep coming out. Izotarian Ozuzo, you cannot hide about it. You cannot hide about it. You cannot hide from it. I promise you this. So what I'm trying to say is this. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, George Onyiberibe is an inconsequential being. It's not worth even talking about. But I just want to reveal who he is to you people so that you know him. So if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can bring all this, put it on the table to Nigeria government and say, this is what you have to do if you want me to stop talking about Biafra. Okay, if all the seaport in Biafra is open, if all the airport in Biafra is open, second Niger bridge built, all our roads functional, the people that they unjustly arrested are being released, Enugu Port Harcourt Expressway, Enugu Onitsha Expressway built, then police on the checking point dismantled, things working perfectly okay. Then the system go back to regional system of government, whereby the Easterners will determine the future and use their resources to build whatever they want. The Westerners the same thing, the Northerners the same thing. Then referendum placed on the table. What is he looking for? What is he talking about Biafra again? If the people decide to say that they want to be inside Nigeria because they have built our airport, built our road, built our everything, giving us what we want, then so be it. This is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's stake. This was his stake. Very, very simple. He doesn't want to fight. He just gave them this. This is essential amenities that need to be in place in a country where they see as one. Let me remind you that no country is always telling the world that it's one, apart from Nigeria. You cannot hear one Ghana. You cannot hear one Togo. You cannot hear one Cameroon. You cannot hear one America. You cannot hear one France. You cannot hear one Agitation. It is only one Nigeria, because it's not one. They are now forcing that one into your brain. They want you to believe by force that Nigeria is one, because it's not one. If it is one, why are you now saying one Nigeria? Why is the issue of Wazobia come in place? Why? That is the question I'm asking some of you. You will labor, fight, sell land, travel abroad, get there, under the cold, under the snow, you hustle, you make money, you buy goose. That goose is supposed to land in Onitsha, my brother. That goose you bought, that you are sending, is supposed to come to Calabar. You're supposed to land in Igocha. You're supposed to land in Warri. But it is going to Lagos. Because they want to underdevelop you. They want to suffer you. They don't want you to prosper. It's going to Lagos. And they knew 100% that if those goods are coming directly to your land, where you came from, that the developments that they're going to see in our region will be so much rapid. It will be rapid. It's going to be so much great. But they don't want it to happen. Today they are mining their gold from Zamfara. Then it belongs to people of Zamfara. But the oil drilling in our land has been used by the whole country. It belongs to everybody. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said it, and I am revealing it to you once again. What he wanted is nothing but the goodness of all of you. Good life, amenity, security, and freedom. Thank you, my brother. My brother Beto Elanoro. You say, oh, that is true. I have not heard of one Ghana, one US, one Germany, so on this. Yes, you cannot hear one Germany, you cannot hear one France, you cannot hear one America, you cannot hear one Togo here. You can't even hear one Benin. You cannot hear one Niger or one Chad. No. Nigeria is the only country in the world that you are hearing one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. They are singing it as song. Because Hitler said that when you want to deceive the world, say a little lie, make it a little bit, increase it a little bit, and continue saying it. At the time, people will begin to listen to you, they'll begin to believe you. So, my brothers and my sisters, I have 9 minutes to conclude this program. Just 9 minutes. And I have something to say, to add to this. If you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a coward, if you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a fool, if you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a madman, then your father is the worst fool. Your father is the worst coward. Your father is the worst idiot. Every name that you are calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, your father takes 100,000 folds of it. Again, I better make Kanu, but I want to add it. I want to add it to what I'm saying. If you ask me why, I will explain. It's very, very simple. When you ask me why, I will explain it very, very, very simple. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the man that put you in the problem you are today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the one that impoverished you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the one that have made your land ungovernable. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the one that make your land that have brought insecurity in your communities, where they are raping your mothers, kidnapping your sisters, killing your fathers. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the reason why you don't have steady power supply. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the reason why there is no tap water in your community, in your hospital. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the reason why there is no good hospital amenities. He's not the reason why there is no good school facilities. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that reminds me of Okurola video. He went to Annam. He was doing a video in one community, and he was showing the dilapidated schools that should be built that have not been maintained in one community like that in Annam. Was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the cause? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the reason why that Fulani herdsmen are rampaging and destroying your crops and killing your people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the reason why when you travel to abroad and buy your goods and send it to Nigeria, it will be confiscated because you are Igbo. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the reason why there is no workable seaport in Biafra land. He is not the reason why there is no workable airport in Biafra land. He's not the reason why that pothole have destroyed some of people's brain. Because when you are driving your car, because of the kind of pothole, it's shaking your brain. And some of you, the pothole have shaken your brain from front and remove it from front and take it to the back side of your head. And now you are thinking upside down. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the cause of all this rubbish. He is not. He is not. Now, why is your father that gave birth to you, that brought you into this world? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the one that gave birth to you. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not owe you, each and every one of you, any dime. He doesn't owe you people any dime. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not owe you anything. I have a caller on the line. Welcome to the program, As the Hot. I lost this call, and exactly on 1 hour, I'm going to close this program. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not your father. He doesn't owe you a dime. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not owing you anything. Whatsoever that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing today is a plus to change all the narratives, all the evil that have been meted against you, which your father could not do. So your father must be more stupid than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if you call him a stupid man. Welcome to the program, As the Hot. Welcome to the program, As the Hot.
As the hot, so as the hot, my brother, and so I will talk.
Go ahead.
As the hot, and so I will talk.
Go ahead and tell us your name. Tell us your name, where you're calling from.
Yeah. I'm calling from Italy.
Go ahead.
Yes, you are right. You are 100% right. Before I caught Mazi Nnamdi, I will go and call my father first. My father that allowed this ganja to come to our land and rule us. But unfortunately, my father still fought for the war. So I am telling all these slaves that are coming out to give our leader, our Hamadike, one of Biafra names. I'm telling you, I'm a mother. And today I'm carrying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at my back. None of you a slave. None of you is just men. None of you is betrayer of Biafra. Any word that you say can cause Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go and cause your father. If your father is alive, go and cause your father. Because this man have not done you people anything. After you come and eat, if not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that started Biafra, all of us thank him. And he choose all of you to be one of the leaders. After him, you people will bring your bad character. Then he will tell you to move. You are not good to this struggle. You will be coming out and calling him names, telling him that he is this and that. Go and tell your father. Your father, that's the person you go and repair to. Your father that allowed them the weak fool and need to come and rule you. Your father that allowed this old fool, old leader, this coward animals in Nigeria to rule you. Any name that you call him as Nnamdi Kanu from today, go and call it with your father. You are talking to your father. Yes. As the hot, that's all we go talk. My brother, I listened to your video yesterday. I listened to again. All you're saying is true. Since 5 months I've been listening to you. All you said is true. And God will never allow any Biafra that has lived in Nigeria. I'm 50 years, I'm not a small girl. God punish devil. 50 years, I've never done anything for Nigeria. I come you upon the suffer. God punish anybody. No go call him as Nnamdi Kanu. God punish anybody at all. But I know that for my own family, nobody can call him name. But anybody, when I go call this man name, I'm not going to know. For this suffer when we say so. When you finish eating the Biafran's money, the IPOB is not good. Biafrans are not good. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are not good. You will come out. There is a parable in Igbo land. You will stand up as you're preaching now. You're preaching. You will preach. After 4 years, 3 years, you will spit on the floor. You will use your tongue and bend down and lift the things that you say. I'm sorry for Onyibo. I'm sorry for Uchemefo. I'm sorry for all of them that are against our leader. All of you will go to hell. All of you. They ask you to go, so you go. Go. Do your own, create your own group. And you're still there begging money for Biafra. But Biafra cannot go. IPOB is not good. How can you be in a group? A big group like this, a big movement like this? You left the group, or they tell you to step down. Step down. Go and relax your brain. They're not doing it well again. You will come out and be calling our leader name. All the things that you supported me saying, later you will come out and say those things are not like that again. So Nigeria is good now. So no killing in Nigeria. Do we have light in Nigeria? Do we have water in Nigeria?
No, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the cause now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, listen, my sister, hold on. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the reason why all of them left their land, traveling to China, traveling to America, traveling to Europe, traveling to Asia. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the reason why there's no light. He is the reason why they don't have good road. He is the reason why you see why these people are going to die of hypertension. High BP will kill all of them. High BP will kill all of them. Yeah.
This one, give them a system. Give them like this one. Not between the time of the women, important women, these women that speak like a woman and in this movement. Not just when they come to say that we know corruption, where they are the head of corruption. They are the head of corruption. You're collecting money for your freedom. You are the woman that is this who will accept to collect money for your freedom. You are the woman, evil woman, to collect money for your freedom. It is true they said every now and then people. Yes, you will eat with the head of the followers that are following you, but you want to accept the followers that they are women too. They are not good. You cannot use their brain coming to tell them lies. IPOB is not paying me. IPOB is not paying me. Who is paying me? Who is paying me? Who will pay you?
Okay, my sister. Off the mic. I want to end the program. I don't want this program to pass 1 hour, and it's already on 1 hour plus. Please. Thank you.
Anyone will come and talk about our life. We will finish the rest with truth and nothing but the truth.
Of course, my dear sister.
But I may God to bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm coming back again. No, I'm coming back again with another topic. I want to be dropping it 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. I'm coming back again with another topic. So I want to end this one now. Thank you so much. Yes, Biafrans, as you can see, it is Mazi now. Is it Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I want you to be on the debate line that makes you to run away from your village to Europe, to America, to Asia. I want to ask if it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that makes you not to finish your education because of lack of school fees. Is it Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that have caused you not to have achieved what you're supposed to achieve as a human being? And when you begin to curse this man, when you begin to insult this man, your father who gave birth to you, your moronic father, your imbecilic father, who cannot boast of giving you a good education or taking you or securing a future for you, you did not curse him, whether he's dead or alive. You should go, before you curse Mazi Nnamdi, you should first go and curse your papa. You should go and tell him, Papa, God will punish you. Papa, you are a madman. Papa, you are a foolish man. Papa, you are a stupid man for not have done something great and fight these enemies against that are holding me captive. That is the topic for this morning. So while people are discussing it, I think I have to leave you people right now. It is not my usual way to do a program for 1 hour, but I'll be coming back with another topic. But this particular topic is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu demanded from Nigeria to drop his agitation. I've just mentioned it. Let me rephrase before I go, for the benefit of those of you that just joined the program right now. The seaport in Biafra land must all be opened. River Niger Bridge should be dredged. The seaport in Onitsha should be opened. Second Niger Bridge should be built. Enugu Port Harcourt Express Road should be built. Enugu Onitsha Express Road should be built. All the people that have been arrested, all the Biafrans that have been arrested should be released. All police checking point in Biafra should be dismantled. Then what do you call it? The property seizure of Biafrans and the money that they have seized after the war should be revisited, and the reparations should be paid. Then Nigeria should be returned back to regional system of government. Then final that we should be given an opportunity to vote if we will be one Nigeria or not. We have to determine by ourselves where we should belong. Not one idiot from Futajelon will come and they tell us that the oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa, the oil in Iguacha belongs to Jigawa, the oil in Enugu belongs to Jigawa, the oil in Anambra belongs to Jigawa. This is what they are telling you, and it's not going to work anymore. So my brothers and my sisters, all the people that are insulting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, each time you see them, ask them, have they insulted their father first? Their father that gave birth to them. Their father that should have wasted those sperm, put it into CD and throw it away. And the father brought them into this world, and they met a dilapidated country that nobody is talking about, nobody is fighting for. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to give us life. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to revive our dignity and give us a better future. Then instead of you to follow him and do the things accordingly and make sure that Biafra come, you begin to steal, you begin to take money from people. At the end of the day, when you are sacked, then you turn Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to, you turn Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to your enemy, begin to curse him. He goes to, any day you are mentioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, make sure that, I just want you to know that those evil words you are vomiting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to your papa. Whether he's alive or he's dead, it's going to him. Take it or leave it. So my brothers and my sisters, thank you so much for listening to this program. I will be back to you in the next 2 hours. I want to be doing short program this time around. I don't care if there are many calls or not, but let me start to be doing it like this with topics. Whenever I bring it out, we talk about it, we discuss it, we go into another one. So expect me in the next 2 or 3 hours. I'll be coming back to you. Please, Nnamdi Kanu, Obodo Kenenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Kani Kenebenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Amadike Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Ikabugondilo yo, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Thank you very much, my brothers and my sisters. I'm giving him my salute. He's a great man. God will bless him in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night. God will bless him. Let our enemy begin to die of anger, of jealousy, and greediness. You must take us to Biafra land, and we are following you. I love you so much. Thank you.